Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? And today I'm going to be talking to you about a topic today. I know it's not the coronavirus, even though it will get mentioned in this topic of conversation. But before I get to that, I want to talk about my gaming video which I posted. It was originally meant to be yesterday, but apparently I had to upload it a few minutes after midnight. I put it up in my description, but I want to explain it by video. All my Xbox One lovers out there. And all of my Xbox lovers will know about this anyway. Upload Studio is not been supported by Xbox. Well, the other way around. And I was looking at that, and I just was in the middle of filming all the how should I say this, like recordings of each gameplay. Recording each footage of it. And when I went into Upload Studio, it says it's not supported, and I got really pissed off. So I had to actually like download the footages on another device and then put it on the iMovie from there. So install iMovie and all that shit. I didn't think I was ever gonna do that, and it's kind of stupid because there are real professional gamers out there that that can only upload from there and that have those resources to do so. So I kind of feel sorry for those type of people as well. With me, I'm just amateur. But it really got to me. So if there's any Xbox One lovers out there that have the same issue, I feel for you. But it wasn't the end. I was really pissed off because I wanted to stay with the Fallout Friday trend. So don't worry, that's still good. It's only 2 or 3 minutes late anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I want to go to this topic. I will be talking about abortion today. And yes, this will spark controversy, but it shouldn't really. Now I want to ask all you parents out there, right? Parents that believe in this whole pandemic and all this whole virus. If you really think politicians are there to save your lives, then why is abortion still made legal? This is what I don't get. I think there's a lot of parents that agree with what politicians say. Not every, because some of them will be, I don't really care about politicians, or politics. You only care about politics when it comes to hating on Trump. That's when you care about it. That's when you care about if Trump is actually against somebody, then you will care about who he's against. But I just want to because they just sort of relate together, because these politicians talk about, oh yeah, we're going to save lives. Yeah, if you really cared about saving lives, why is abortion still standing? You talk about, oh, Boris Johnson. There's a lot of people in the UK that talk about complaining. Yeah, what he said was wrong. I don't know, that all these memes go on and shit like that. But what about the other MPs in the Houses of Parliament? Is that... They're not saying anything. They're not saying anything else to that. They're agreeing with him. They're going along with it. And they never take abortion into account. If Trump or Boris made... Just say if abortion didn't exist now. Those politicians made up a law in the country, like Trump made it in America and Boris made it here. If they made a petition to, if they signed something to make abortion legal, you people would be on their case. You people would be hassling them, hounding them, protesting, saying, you're killing babies in the room, you scumbag. But no, they're getting hate Trump's getting hate for the wrong reasons. Boris is just getting hate because he's a bit of a joke. He's not like, at least Trump can provide some entertainment. Boris is more like a bit of a joke, And I don't want to go too far and engage in ad hominems, because I'm not like that. And it annoys me. I keep saying this over and over again. Like they say, oh yeah, but they say wear masks to protect. People can get sick from wearing the mask. It's been proven. It's like being locked in a room with no air. And then you're saying, well, a mask is giving me air. It's helping me. That's what it's exactly saying. I keep talking about it. I know I might end up jumping the topic, but I got to, because it also compares to this. It's like the argument on guns. Guns will save lives if people defend themselves against criminal activity. And these politicians want to engage in terror. They want to make people look like terrorists by not wearing a mask, or it will kill you. If something that I want to ask people out there, right, homeowners, right, and that stuff. If armed criminals, if armed thugs try to was threatening to rob you and saying, "Oh yeah, if you don't give us £1,000 or at least £50,000 right now to feed our families, we will kill you." Are you gonna give it and saying, "Oh well, they are doing it for a good cause"? You wouldn't put up with that. You wouldn't want that to happen. But I can understand because that would scare me too. That would be that I would have a fear like that. I would have fear because it's armed thugs at your door. Nothing to help myself out with. You wouldn't want that happening to you. You would think that's wrong. So why is it when a politician says we're doing something to keep you safe? That's like blackmail. That's bribery right there, and you people are just taking it. You know, when I went out, I've been going out, and only like two people in two different shops. One person from one shop and one person from the other. They has only asked me to wear a mask. When I walked in, I seen other sheep wearing masks, and I think to yourself, you do realize you're being a bit eccentric. If you pass away one day, it probably won't be for the virus. You're gonna be like, well, the mask didn't really help me then, did it? There's deaths. Smoking kills 1.7 million people a year annually, and that wasn't even called to be banned. No one wants to ban that. That causes the most deaths. Well, if people take it, it's only people that smoke and take it. Yeah, but think about the babies that inhaling fumes. That kills a lot of people too. But no politician has ever talked about that, and they never said babies need to wear masks because of that. Even though that's a lot more important, just as important, because babies are humans too. And I'm not a fan of kids. I might have one in the future, but babies, that's important too, because they go through the most shit. But it doesn't mean that you should kill a baby in the womb. Oh well, it's only 2 weeks develop. It doesn't matter. You're still committing murder. It's like it's all right. It's all right for that murder to happen. If an armed criminal goes out and murders a baby, you'll go protest. But that's a similar story because you want that. Oh, it's a parent's choice. Yeah, but a choice to kill someone. That baby hasn't even lived a day. You want to kill it? This is what should happen. They should just give it to. They should give their baby to parents that really want it, that can't have kids. That should be a policy. If the parents are ready to have kids, they can visit. If they want, they can choose to take it back. I guess I know that sounds bad, but at least it's a better law than abortion. At least the kid will still survive. I mean, where's that time now? Alcohol kills over 2 million people a year annually. There's no point. Oh yeah, well that's liquid. Doesn't matter. They say, oh, you wear mask. Even when we're eating, but how is that even possible? And now there's going to be another lockdown. This was the supposed second lockdown. I think that was talked about. It's going to be lasting for a month, starting from next Thursday. And you people want more and more and more of this? Imagine if we all rise up. Imagine that. They will fall. These same people go out there to commit murder, crimes, treasons, and, theft. And you're still supporting them. You're calling, Trump out. We hate Trump. Oh, Boris is evil. And that. They all are. You got to think that they've been selected to begin with. Trump is still in the election debate. I don't know when the results are going to come out. But it's just a downright ridiculous. There's too much hypocrisy. Now it's like if a gay couple walk into like say if it's a Christian catering business, they have to wear a mask in order to get the cake now, to get cake made for them. I'm thinking to myself, wait, Christian people turn them down because they're gay or their sexuality. Okay, I'm not a fan of religion, but I personally agree with that. I believe in equality, right, for everybody. But sure, if someone's right to refuse service to someone. If I had a business, I wouldn't want somebody wearing a mask. None whatsoever. I would be like, you know what, you have an immune system coming now. We're all being scammed and played here. This is why I had to mention abortion, because it doesn't get mentioned whatsoever. People just ignore it and think, well, it doesn't affect us. It's still human. It's just like saying to vegans, oh yeah, I believe in animal cruelty. I believe animals should be killed. And you know how the reaction would be, oh my god, that's disgusting, that's shocking. It's like a vegan signing a petition to kill an animal, and to make it legal in their sort of belief to do so and to eat. But at the same time, they're vegans. No, vegetarians, I should say, to be specific, actually. Is that it? No. And the vegetarian is like, well, it doesn't affect us, even though it does. That's what it's exactly like saying. I can't imagine a vegetarian eating meat because it wouldn't make sense like that. That's what's happening now. It's like we have an immune system, but we choose to compromise that because of a mask. We've been healed all this stuff for years. People are going to pass away anyway. It's natural. It's the part of life, but people just want to live longer. If you say you only have a few weeks to go, say for example you have a few weeks to go and doctors can't do anything about it, what's a mask going to do in that scenario? And bear in mind, this is a person that's been wearing a mask for years, ever since it started. And then they still pass away. What are you going to say to that? Oh, well, we told you the virus was real and it's powerful. It's nothing to do with that. They probably became no sick because they haven't got no air to breathe. It's like, it's weird because a person that doesn't believe in cutting down trees and saving the forest would say, well, we don't really need trees to give us oxygen because wear masks. But that same person believes that trees are important because they give us oxygen, which is right. That's what we've heard anyway. That's what you've been taught to believe. I mean, that's what it's exactly like. It's like this, like a few years ago, people that wear masks, those same mask wearers used to say, well, I'm going to muse, why are you wearing a mask for? Now that they're wearing a mask and we call them insane, they'd be like, yeah, but it spreads. So does TB, but you're wearing it for one virus, mate. You could be sick right now, you don't even know it. You could be sick of a deadly disease that ain't even the virus, who knows? That's exactly what it's like now. It's like being for kids and yet you're for abortion. That doesn't make no sense. And I'm shocked to hear this from parents that say, yeah, well, it's a person's choice, yeah, but you have kids yourself. You never wanted that with your kids. So why are you making it right now? Like, just because it's legal, it doesn't make it right. It's like slavery was legal, but that's not right. Bombing of other countries, even though it's supposedly defending your country, is legal, but it's not right. It's like, like government trying to say you have to pay this amount of money, or you're gonna, or your place is gonna repossess your house. But that's theft. And yet you people just don't see that. And I thought I was gullible. I thought I was the gullible one, but it turns out that I'm not as gullible as you mask wearers out there. I don't mean to offend you. This ain't an offensive video. One of my videos got a strike because I talked about I was exploiting doctors. I wasn't doing no such thing. I never exploited nobody. I would mention no names, no nothing. I would say friend or person. That's all it is. There's videos are doing a lot more worse out there, trust me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. It will really mean a lot, And comment below. You got to comment. Comment your opinions or thoughts. It's no fun when you don't comment. And share it with people you know. Okay, you don't really have to give it a like because I'm not really bothered for that. All you have to do is do the other three. And hit the bell. Don't forget. I keep forgetting to say that. Don't forget to hit the bell. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Maybe I should do a gaming video next. I shall see. But I forgot I have Upload Studio now. So I have to uninstall it. So yeah, hope you enjoy your rest of the Halloween night. And I'll see you guys in the next video.